A lot of us have been taught to worship lack. Not everyone wants to be seen as whole. There are people who are in a season of their life, and perhaps it will last forever, who deeply desire for you to see their woundedness, and that is all that you see, because that is where their specialness comes from. Now, here's what I have to say. In all of the ways that we are wounded, there is a superpower in that wounding that makes us sensitive to something that is serving, it serves us and it serves the world. And as long as we stay in the I am only wounded season, you can't see your superpower. So, in this way, I'm referring to that as a lack mentality. They lack anything that makes them purposeful or special aside from their woundedness. Here's another way that lack shows up in our minds. When people who have been people pleasers start to have boundaries and start to say yes to themselves and by default, no to other people, what a lot of people are going to chime in and say is, yes, but then I lost all of these people, and now I see those people for who they are. Love, number one, you didn't probably lose everyone. Your brain is only noticing the people who didn't like it, the people who left. Notice how many people did not leave. And it might be hard because your brain is used to searching for what you do not have. And as long as you're looking for what you do not have, that's exactly what you're going to find. So number one, our brain wants to search for all the people who did leave. And number two, your brain wants to search for someone, a way to make them wrong for not liking what you're doing. We all want what we all want. And this is part of getting sturdy with yourself. When I can see someone who wants something that seems like it directly opposes what I want, and now we are not in agreement, my beautiful, healthy human brain wants to make them wrong so I can be okay. So I don't have to be a jerk. So I don't have to be the one. But we are all the one. We are all selfish, all of us. We are all grumpy. We want what we want, and we don't like having to not have what we want so other people can have it. And now listen, there are going to be some people that what just floated through their brain was, but I give everybody everything. And do you like it? Is it what you want? You give them everything because ... Because then we have an expectation that they would give it back. Because part of our lack is that we don't see that we could give ourselves so much of what we keep trying to squeeze out of other people. But it's hard. Sure it is. Because you've been taught, you made a contract when you were young that you would hand over what you wanted so you could be kept. But many of us have not rewritten that work order. We are running off an old contract that no longer serves us. And we are afraid to do anything different because what we hear from other people is lack. Yes, but if you do that, you're going to lose everyone. Yes, but if you do that, you're going to lose everything. And that's a story. That's a story, just like, yes, and if I do this, I could gain the world. It's all a story you're telling yourself. Your brain finds ways to make it true for you because that's who you are being. The person everyone leaves, the person no one likes, the person that doesn't belong anywhere. Because you keep saying it to yourself and you see it. Because your brain is a meaning-making machine. When you have decided that you cannot be sturdy in yourself, have boundaries, say no, without losing everything, all you're going to notice is the ways that when people have done what you desire to do, they have lost everything. What if you searched half as hard for the people who, when they became what you desire, gained the world? What if? What if? So, everybody wants what they want. Everybody's a jerk. Everyone's selfish. Everyone. Some of us just won't claim it and then move on. We are working so hard to protect our reputation that we set other people free while we are bound up in a prison of who I'm not and who I need to make sure you don't think I am. Because what if you don't like me and then you tell other people who are so easily influenced about me that they can't even decide for themselves? Some people don't want to be seen as whole, and they're going to fight you about their brokenness. Some people have a hard time with you seeing yourself as whole because it shows them more of what they're lacking, more of what they want but they lack, but they're telling themselves they cannot have. Because if they're not broken, who are they then? Not everyone's going to enjoy you having boundaries. Because everybody wants what they want. And you used to be the person who gave them what they wanted when they wanted it. They get to not like it because it's not convenient for them. Just like you don't like things because it's not convenient for you. Doesn't make you bad, doesn't make them bad. We're all working it out. Notice when you hear other people say, yes, but you'll lose everything. Yes, but that's going to go bad for you because people won't like you. Yes, but if you do that, here's this random group of people who aren't going to like you. Because that's always going to be around in the world. Always. Until humans stop being. So you get to decide who you want to be and how you want to be, and that you trust yourself. And if everyone falls away, all they're doing is making room for the people who are your people to come in. I love you, madly.